Hey everybody, this is David B69. I hope everybody's doing fine today. I wanted to keep things real today, and I wanted to basically show you and answer a few questions that were asked during my video. Number one, obviously, you can't have, unfortunately, for some reason, you can't have the My Era in the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Why? I have no idea. Doesn't really matter that much. But I will answer a few questions. Like there was one really, really good question asking if we can add like 1983 teams, like the ones where you're starting in the Magic Bird era. So you're actually playing the 1983-84 rosters during that year. And you can select any team. So you can go through there. So here's the thing. You go there, and I'm just going to keep it real and show you exactly how the setup is. And you can see here in the setup options, you can customize rosters and teams in the NBA during the setup and mode. So we'll try that and see if that does anything. So basically what you can do here is if you had a custom roster or you had something and everything that was unique that you wanted to do, you could do that. Which is cool because some of these rosters they updated and they added some players that were not in the game before. And if you wanted to edit them and change them, you could do stuff like that. But it's like they don't have any of the other rosters. And there's no way to add like the other teams. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that. If you went to the modern era, and this is the same thing for the other two eras as well. I was just showing the one era just because. But if you go to the modern era, it has another option here available, and that is go to the option list, and you can customize the league. And when you customize the league, and then you advance, then you can actually go here, and you want to add a team, and you can see you can add some of these older teams, but it doesn't, for some reason, it doesn't have all. I mean, it's like if you're starting and you're having all the 83 and 84, 1983 to 84 roster, why would not you not have all of those teams available to be able to add to the league? I just think that would be like a real cool thing, that you want to say, hey, I want to add all of those players and put them in the league. I think it's kind of a shame. It's kind of missing something that you could do, and it's a real crying shame, to be honest with you. And it also, what it does is that 1983-84 team was right after the Sixers won the championship. You can't add except for the 76-77 Sixers, which did not win the championship. I mean, they have all these Lakers teams, all these Boston teams, all these Bulls teams. It's kind of disrespectful, from my point of view, that they do not have the Sixers championship team in this game. It is. I mean, it's just disgraceful. Now you can have all these teams, plus you can have the all-time teams, which is all well and good, but you're going to have mixed players that are in today's NBA, which nobody really wants to have that mix. So, yeah. So I'm just basically saying that it's kind of a shame, kind of like a thing that it's a missed opportunity that they could have used, from my point of view, they could have used, and I mean, maybe maybe you can update one of those rosters, and I haven't figured out a way to do that. Maybe you can update one of the rosters and make it into this and add those teams. But I mean, as of right now, there's no other way to do it. You can start from any time period you want, and you can play those eras, and it's really cool. I just think there's some things that could have been missed, that could have made it even better. There were a couple questions that I was asked. If you have any further questions about the game, I am more than happy to answer them. There are like a couple of bugs right now that I'm waiting for them to correct in this game. Some of them are some animation bugs, where you clip through. You have a screen and you clip through some players. There's some where there's some slow animations as you're running up court that slow you down on a fast break when you have plenty of stamina left. There's a lot of little animation errors that are still in this game. But then again, you got a month to go until the season actually starts. So they're ahead of game and everything in comparison to the actual season, but it's just a little bit buggy right now. So I just basically wanted to shoot that out. Hope that's cool with everybody. I just basically wanted to show a few of those things, answer a few of those questions, because my channel got those questions and I like to answer them. The other question was the number of slots. You can see there's 10 slots. And unfortunately, if you use one of those slots, like if you created, like in my WNBA team, and like if I went and did a WNBA, and if I said I want to do my WNBA, you could see it will be slot number 2. It automatically just takes over a new slot. So you don't get anything. It just takes over one of those another slot. So you can't have my 10 NBA eras and then have something else as well. It doesn't work that way. Now the Jordan stuff, all that is a separate thing. My career is a whole. I believe actually my career, I think, does take up the same slot. I haven't started that mode yet. Again, they had some bugs that I wanted them to clear up. Plus, my VC stuff hasn't come over yet. So I want to wait for that, because I'm not playing a mode where it's so integrated with VC, and if I don't have the VC, it's kind of pointless to play. So, anyways, just wanted to shoot that stuff out there. Like I said, if you have any further questions or you wanted to ask questions about the game, I will be fully happy to answer them. But until then, next time, David B69. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.